Julian David, speed climber. Speed climbing, you zoom up this set of holds that have been put on this route. There's 20 of them on every route, and you want to aim for these bits here. They're the best. Those are the jugs, those are the good bits. Sometimes you have to grab like this. Flies good. Your feet kind of just follow your hands. I mean, they're pretty big. It's pretty hard to slip, but when you do, you'll get stuff in there. So it's a standardized 15-meter route that's got the same holds in the same place everywhere around the world. The two climbers will stand on the start pads there. And once both climbers are on the start pads, they'll start a timing sequence, which is 3 beeps. And after the third beep, both competitors will race to the top of the wall and hit a similar thing at the top. That'll stop the time. And in a competition format, top 16 fastest times will go through the knockout stages. So in the qualification, it doesn't matter who wins, it's just you want to get your fastest time and hope it makes top 16 times. You kind of find out based off of, I guess, your physique, your strength, your height, kind of how you will climb the route, depending on how fast you are and how strong you are. But you kind of have to have a background in climbing first. And then you have all the basic like finger strength and all that. And you find your own beta, which is the way you climb the wall, your method of climbing the wall. And obviously the quicker you are, the faster you are, the more holds you skip. For me it feels natural, but for somebody that's just starting, just go for the bigger holds. The ones up here like this, up here. And we'll kind of figure it out. I think a lot of people will like underestimate the wall when they first start. So like, oh, I can do this, I can do this. Start real basic, use all the holds, kind of start slow to go fast. That's kind of my saying. So the wall will slightly differ depending on the texture and the brand of people who make it. But the holds are standardized. That's the International Federation of Sport Climbing, the IFSC, it's their holds, and they're the same everywhere. It has to be run on those holds, so they're all the same. Probably how explosive and powerful you are. So like, I'm really good at box jumps and like muscle ups and super explosive stuff like that. You probably need to have a pretty good explosive power and fast twitch muscle fibers. I think it's just like repetition. Like the more you can do it, and then obviously trust the process, because some days you'll feel like so slow, but it actually in the long term will help you go faster. So trust the process. A lot of people won't trust something that's 15 meters up attached by a carabiner, but it is definitely going to catch you. There has been some cases where the belay's been wet and hasn't retracted properly at a competition, but they're things that they don't happen often, so you don't really have to worry about it. Well, it's actually been around for ages. I mean, people have been doing it since before I was born, but that was before it became a standardized route. And now, definitely, because the Olympics, it's definitely growing.
Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest New Zealand Herald news, click the subscribe button below or check out one of these videos. And head over to nzherald.co.nz for more news worth knowing.